Hello from Bismarck School. Today we are going to take a look at the last 100 years of film. We are going to explain the different eras of film, starting with
silent films, the earliest form of cinema. In the early 1900s, films were shot without sound and relied on title cards, face and body language to tell the story. One of the most iconic figures in this era was Charlie Chaplin, whose physical comedy and relatable characters made him a beloved figure around the world. Film as a form of entertainment became popular worldwide. Thousands of cinemas were open, but the films did not have any synchronized audio back then. Musicians often played along in the cinema, and movies were much simpler.
But in 1927, the release of The Jazz Singer marked the beginning of the end for silent films. The first feature-length film with synchronized dialogue or talkies revolutionized the industry and changed the way we watch movies forever. More and more films began to have synchronized sound, although many actors struggled because of their accent or facial expressions. Soon most of the films produced were talkies.
In the 1930s, the horror genre began to take shape with films like Frankenstein and Dracula. These movies not only scared audiences, but also explored deeper themes of science and morality. In the late 1930s, Walt Disney introduced the world to the first full-length animated film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Disney's animation studio went on to produce countless classics and forever changed the animation industry.
Another key aspect of film history is the studio system. In the early days of Hollywood, a handful of major studios controlled the production and distribution of movies. These so-called Big Five studios were MGM, Warner Bros., Paramount, AKO and 20th Century Fox. These studios were known for producing a high volume of movies and maintaining a stable of actors, directors and writers. They also controlled the movie theaters and created a monopoly in the industry.
In the 1950s, the television began to have a major impact on the film industry. Shows like I Love Lucy and The Honeymooners brought Hollywood stars into living rooms across America and later in the entire world, and changed the way we all consume entertainment. And in the 21st century, the rise of platforms like YouTube has given anyone with a camera and internet connection the ability to create and share their own films, and opening the door for new voices and new forms of storytelling.
This was our tour through the history of film, from silent films to talkies, from black and white to color, from the studio system to the rise of independent filmmakers. The history of film is a story of fascinating innovation.